Evil Squid Comics podcast. We are part of the Collector's Maze Network.
Don.
Scott.
Andrew. Invincible. It's the second part, Scott. We're looking at the wrong part.
You've told me this several times.
What the hell happened in this one?
So because this is the one that has.
He's working for Cecil again. His dad is over the Viltrumites now.
Yeah, but he also killed dinosaur, right?
Yeah, dinosaur may or may not be dead.
Well,
I think he's healed.
He ripped his freaking jaw from one end to the other, and then he put his thumbprint in his spine to make sure that whatever body they had is definitely there. But you're right. There is this possibility. It was.
Yeah, that was the last.
Yeah, so that was all in the last trade.
Why are we talking about the last?
Because I'm trying to catch shit up. But Angstrom now is what kind of introduces in this one, because Angstrom showed back up in this universe and thought Invincible was dead, so he thought it was a great fucking day, and then he realized Invincible's back alive, and so now he's fucking pissed.
And he goes after
Eve. Who we find out, who we know is pregnant. She can't
use her powers.
That's right. She can't really use her powers because of the fact that she's pregnant, and the way that her powers are absorbing so many calories and all this other type of stuff. They're afraid that it could harm the baby. And so, meanwhile, Angstrom's playing a little bit on that, but has sent Invincible to this freaking other alternate universe where it's like a desolate wasteland with a couple of other Invincible.
It's where
he did beat the shit out of a version of Angstrom at one point in time, and it's where Angstrom sent a whole bunch of fucking Invincibles. Yes,
and there's
because
one
of the
left,
fact
and he's eating all the rest of it.
There's actually two left, but there is. Yeah, they did become cannibals,
but they are delicious.
Yes. Yeah, and so there's a little bit of a fight there where Invincible does kind of help him with another Invincible take out this other one, and they escape. And so now this other Invincible, is a little bit into, our Invincible's, debt there. And so meanwhile, Eve, convinced Angstrom that he should hang it up, and that all his stuff is, all his anger and revenge is bad, and
it's directed at the wrong people.
And so, but I don't know if Invincible totally believes that.
No,
but
Mark is obsessed.
That's right. Mark's obsessed with it. But the other Invincible that he helped save out of that other desolate universe grabs Angstrom and says, "Don't worry about it. I'll take care of this," and takes him away.
So the rest of it is basically Mark trying to get back to find Angstrom, right?
So there's some of that. You got some filler
drama
type things. You got the good old family drama. You got some things going on between Robot and Monster Girl, where she's trying to figure out, some of her things, because she had that child back there in that other weird universe with the people and the green people or whatever. You got Mark's dad there trying to figure out how he's going to rule the Viltrumites. The fact that he, let the freaking big bad Viltrumite get away has kind of pissed off Alan, a little bit, so you're right. There's a little bit of these things where it's not a, what would you call it? The overall world and character building, not really anything for like a huge narrative story going through there, in its way. But then you get to the end where finally, the end of this particular arc where Invincible still can't, to your point, can't get rid of the whole Angstrom thing, and Robot goes, "Hey, guess what? I figured out where he's at and where he went and where that other Invincible universe is at." And Mark's like, "I got to go take care of him. We got to end this once and for all." And so they go to this other universe, and Angstrom, it turns out that he's there. He hasn't been killed. The other Invincible's using him to go, "Yeah, look at this. I can find all this other type stuff out, from him and these cool powers." And Robot basically goes, "Hey, you remember that cool freaking signal, that frequency that Cecil came up with that kind of makes you guys just crawl around on the floor? Beep, I got that, and I'm going to let you guys be rolling around on the floor while, number one, boom, I'm going to kill Angstrom so I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. And number two, I'm going to leave my, Mark Grayson here so I can go back to my universe and freaking rule the planet Earth like I really think it should be done." So, and that's kind of how it ends.
Mark keeps getting trapped places. He's kind of a dumbass.
I think I read it.
Look at that, though.
I know.
I mean, just some great art here going on. That's for sure. And just as bloody as you expect.
Can you see it?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, that was Robot taking out one of the Invincibles by going, I think I can actually, what happens if I put this bomb on your insides? Are your insides as invincible as your outsides?
Right.
Yeah, Robot's really becoming a bit of a psycho. It's funny because they really were kind of foreshadowing, building up to it when he's talking to Monster Girl on their date, you know, like she's starting to see that he's got all these kind of issues. Or
He does have some issues.
And
but
they
I mean,
also have that scene where she's talking to her son, and the son's like, "No, Robot's evil, man." She's like, "No, he's not.
Robot
He
knew
know."
about me all along.
Yeah, she's like, "No,
you know?
he didn't."
No,
And
he
so
didn't
she's
know
not
about
convinced.
this. Yeah.
So he does a good job of kind of building that up a little bit and foreshadowing it before he hits you with the big twist.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
true. That is
so
true.
I think that was well done.
He's almost like Ozymandias from Watchmen.
I think there is a little bit of aspect. I mean, because he did rule that other world for like so many years. And
Yeah.
I think that's where it is. I mean, he had that power, you know, and it's hard to get rid of it, I think, in some ways. Especially when he is such a super smart guy and he feels like he knows how to make things better.
Yeah.
He thinks that it should be his responsibility to lead him.
You missed one key point. You know, you talked about he let Thrag go, and Alan was pissed, so Alan recruits Battle Beast to go hunt down Thrag.
Yeah.
Very
So,
good. Very
yeah,
good.
yeah. So
That
we got
is
that
true.
to look forward to.
Because
That'll
we
be
do
cool.
have that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Battle Beast.
Battle Beast. So,
Yes,
yeah.
and I do remember how that turns out. Which
I don't
need
remember how
to-
it turns out.
I need
so
to
don't
ask you
spoil
something.
it.
How can? Okay.
Apparently, it goes the wrong way because now there's a.
Well, how does Battle Beast have his own comic series?
I don't know.
Yeah, you guys haven't read that then?
Don has.
Have you
I've
read
read
Battle
like
Beast?
the first issue.
So
But
is
it
it
must just be in a pocket of time. I
pocket of
guess.
time?
I'm assuming that Battle Beast doesn't make it.
Well, if you, yeah.
Why are you guys? I said don't spoil it. I didn't remember.
I don't either, but I mean that's what he's
But he's
hinting at when
spoiling
he's
it.
asking.
I just seem to remember that Thrag
Whatever.
has a particular decoration towards the end that he likes
Whatever.
when he's fighting.
Like I said, maybe it's in a. I don't know.
All right.
I could be totally wrong though.
All right. We're done.
Yep.